So guys, one of my most favorite things to do is to look for new fragrances online and check my favorite retailers, and I was so excited to see that one of my most favorite places to shop for perfumes online, the webshop So Avant-Garde, has just added lots of my favorite perfumes to its catalog. That's why I decided to break them down for you, and in case you're looking for some great high quality niche perfumes with affordable pricing, then make sure to check out the link down below, as well as feel free to use my discount because I love to save on perfumes. And for more details, make sure you're watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and once you're done with that, we can get started. So I gotta be honest with you, I buy lots of fragrances on the regular basis. I spend a lot of money on perfumes and I love to save with discounts. That's why I work with brands that offer me and you different discounts. It's nice when they have affiliate programs, so I will leave all of that help information down below in the description box and focus on the new stuff that So Avant-Garde has just added to their catalog, which is fantastic. Honestly guys, some of the most popular niche brands, more artistic stuff can be found there, so make sure to check them out. And without any further ado, let's get started with quite a price friendly brand that is called Bon Parfumeur. I've already mentioned their fragrances quite often on my channel, and here I have 106 fragrance that I was wearing all summer long, and it's so beautiful because it's kind of like a rose fragrance. We have 3 key notes in here, which are rose, damascena, davana and vanilla, and it's not your typical rose perfume. It is quite romantic, but it is quite a powdery rose at the same time, so it's not overly floral. We have beautiful creamy musky vanilla in here that smells delicious, it's sweet, it is very flirty, and at the same time casual. You can wear it dressed down or dressed up to special occasions or on the everyday basis. My mom was kind of playing with it too because it's just such a beautiful fragrance that you can't go wrong with, and its yash is very long. So high quality fragrance if you love rose or you love vanilla and you're looking for a beautiful romantic fragrance that smells powdery, that is the one to try. I was so happy to see it on So Avant-Garde's webshop that I just needed to mention it. And another fragrance that I was wearing last autumn and I pulled it out for this season as well is 603. Who remembers me going crazy about this beautiful spicy leather perfume? And I'm generally not into that type of fragrance, but there is something so special in here. It opens with almost like kitchen spices scent. It is salty, it is sexy, it smells so good, quite aromatic, fresh. We have beautiful herbaceous notes in here, like nice aromatic cypress with sage, some balms, and this leather is not animalic. It smells just very sensual, and it is so nice on the scarf or on the outerwear when it is chillier outside and you just want a warm but at the same time no expensive type of a cozy perfume. Oh my god, unisex. If you want just one new fragrance for the fall season, that is it. I can definitely recommend you to check it out. It is fantastic, and there are more Bon Parfumeurs fragrances on So Avant-Garde webshop, but these are my 2 all-time favorites. Alrighty, so another brand actually that I was so happy to see is Gleam London, which I discovered for myself at encens, and I just love their catalog. That's why I want to share with you my impressions on all of their fragrances. I have samples right here and one perfume in full size. So let's get started with something that I feel is trendy, that a lot of people will enjoy, because this is a cherry fragrance that is called Cherry Hook. Kind of cool name, and these fragrances are fun, they are contemporary, they smell trendy. So if you want something that is in at the moment, I think this is a nice brand to check out. This fragrance opens with that amaretto cherry liqueur type of fragrance. What's special about this one, you know, unlike many other cherry fragrances, it has kind of like a chili note to it, chili pepper, which is interesting, which is different. And it's lovely for, you know, maybe a more romantic atmosphere if you're going to a restaurant, candlelight, kind of like that beautiful, very intriguing, delicious type of modern perfume with a note of cherry. If you like those, I think you will really enjoy this one. I'm personally really into the note of chocolate at the moment. That's why my type of thing is the espresso, please. And if you like coffee elements in perfumes, oh my God, this smells like beautiful dark chocolate with beautiful touch of coffee, of hazelnut, of tonka. It is quite dark. Yeah, it smells sweet. Think about Black Phantom, you know, like that type of mysterious, almost slightly burnt type of a sweet perfume. Amazing. I feel like because of the nuttiness, it has something a little bit different to it. And if you are into chocolatey coffee perfumes, this is definitely a must try. And at the moment when it is getting, you know, really chilly outside, it's like a lifesaver. Another fragrance that is very suitable for kind of colder days, in my opinion, is their Golden Star. Now, Golden Star is not as, I would say, extremely versatile because it has a lot of heavy base notes such as saffron, oud, ladder, patchouli, amber, and it is so weird that I don't smell those notes separately. For me, this is like a beautiful, very grown-up type of fragrance that mixes hot and spicy and almost some type of not alcohol, but kind of syrup made out of fruits. Very weird. Maybe that's saffron acting that way, I'm not sure. But it's a very interesting perfume for, I would say, maybe someone who is more mature and for someone who has really, I would say, special taste, who appreciates more unique fragrances. I was in love with Kensington. This is the one I have in full bottle. By the way, these designs are really nice, colorful bottles. I'm there for it. And Kensington is a special fragrance. It's different because, you guys, this is almost like a green animalic type of oud perfume, and it is amazing because there is a note of ginger in there with green tea and something slightly not floral. You think that it's rose, but it might be something else. And oud, more of an animalic oud, you know, it smells so expensive. It smells really of a niche fragrance, you know, like sometimes you smell an oud perfume and it's messy. This is blended to a perfection. It smells aristocratic, basically. So if you want a beautiful oud that would be very sexy, but it's not dirty, then make sure to check out that one. And something that is really for everyone, I feel you can't go wrong with a beautiful vanilla perfume. It's pink, it's lovely, and it is Vanilla Crush. So if you have a crush on vanilla like I do, oh my God. It's that type of very trendy at the moment, milky, lactonic type of sweet fragrance. Of course, vanilla is the keynote in here, but we also have iris, pea blossom, burnt sugar, white musk, and it smells a lot like Bianco Latte. So if you like that, I'm sure you will enjoy this. And there are two other fragrances in the collection. I've smelled them at Songs. I don't have samples, but those were really, I would say, more niche, more intense type of fragrances in golden and more like silver bottle. Very beautiful, great line. I wanted to put on your radar. Now let's talk about something that I've already mentioned on my channel. This is also a modern, trendy, contemporary, more hipster-like line, I would say, with great visuals on their official, like, check out Instagram of the new notes. Fantastic. And I have currently 4 fragrances from this line, with Cocktail Maracuja being my favorite. I think that everyone who is looking for a beautiful fruity perfume needs this in their collection because it features like a ton of juicy, delicious tropical notes. It opens, of course, with a note of passion fruit, and it is a true punch. Like, it's such a beautiful mix of all the fruity notes in one fragrance, true cocktail that then turns into something more perfumey with spicy tones, with ambery, with sea dry down. It has like a whiff of Erba Pura's vibe, but it's not like a true, you know, fragrance in that style. It just has modern ambery nuances mixed with more fun tropical fruity notes, but it is so much more wearable. It is absolutely not as annoying as Herbivora that I don't like. It is also not that musky and super summery, fun, and extremely long lasting. I mean, like, the projection on this one is crazy. If you're looking for a fruity perfume that will stay put no matter what, that's the one. Another favorite from this brand though is something completely different, which is Latte Mimosa. Now, it's a powdery fragrance. It is so subtle, so soft, kind of like your second skin, but with great longevity. It is not one of those skin fragrances. It just smells so tender, so powdery, so soft, with cosmetic touches of mimosa, a bit of a green edge, and musks, vanilla. It's so lovely, especially for the springtime, but also I find you can make it your signature scent. I've already spoken about Latte Mimosa so many times, especially because I love its dry down. In the opening, it's amazing. It's true mimosa. If you love that note, then you will be obsessed with it, but in the dry down, that latte effect is coming through, and it is just something very delicious. So this is more of a romantic fragrance. I would say that once again you can make your signature scent and people will remember you by it. Another fragrance that I feel is worth mentioning is Musk Complexity, and I love its bottle. Just look at it, so beautiful, so catchy, and the fragrance is definitely worth checking out, especially if you're looking for something stronger and you know, you want to go out, you want to turn heads, you want to smell amazing, better than everybody else. This is not overly musky. The thing is, it is a very multi-dimensional fragrance, just like the color of the bottle. It has so many different sides. First of all, there is boozy citrus note on the top, like you have lemon mixed with ginger and some rum. They are very noticeable. It's like a boozy citrus drink. Then we have spices. We have cinnamon in here that I'm very, very careful with, but because of the cardamom, because of the labdanum, many different base notes like beautiful patchouli, brown sugar, musk, wood, and even civet. And you know how I feel about animal perfumes, right? I love them. So this is more of, you know, like that intense beast mode type of fragrances with a warm, with a very alluring sillage. Like, people will notice your fragrance from across the room. It projects well, it has beautiful sillage and very multi-dimensional fragrance. That's why I find it is special. It's never boring, and it is definitely worth your attention. The newer fragrance from this line, my collection, that I was enjoying in the summer is Queen of the Sea, and I find it special because unlike many other marine type of fragrances that, I gotta be honest with you, are not my favorites, this is totally unisex, because typically they smell more masculine, but this has a nice rose accord in there that smells like a sea rose, a rose bush that grows by the ocean. So it has those marine, salty breeziness, but at the same time mixed with roses, with something clean. It smells very refreshing, and I totally love it. So those are 4 of my favorite new notes fragrances that are also available on So Avant-Garde, and they also have their newer launches, and I want to get my hands on the Violet fragrance so badly, so I hope that that will happen real soon. And now, you guys, I want to mention a fragrance, and I was actually thinking, should I do that or gatekeep it, but I can't do that any further. This is actually one of my signature scents that matches me today, not on purpose. Yin Transformation by The Harmonist. I don't talk about this fragrance often on my channel, and probably I don't have to gatekeep it from you, but it's like mine, my baby, my favorite fragrance, me in a bottle. Very clean, classy type of almost musky perfume that smells of just, you know, polished life. It smells like you know what you're doing, you know. Very nice floralcy in here. It smells clean, kind of musky, almost hitting on the metallic side of almond. Sometimes I'm getting aldehydes in here, but it is not old-fashioned. It's not one of those vintage fragrances, no. But the, you know, dry down, the way it evolves during the day, the way it projects, oh my god, like, I just wear it for myself on everyday basis, on special occasions. It's for the time when I'm not in the mood for a specific fragrance. I just want to smell best way possible. That's the one. You can also get it from So Avant-Garde, and honestly, I highly recommend you to do that because it is fantastic. Now, when I saw that they added Guilty Pleasure to their website, I knew I just need to film this video because this launch from the House of Oud blew me away, and I actually gave it to my mom because she gets the best stuff. You know, I have a very bright selection of fragrances in my collection, and this stuff, it just smells beautiful, okay? You smell it and you think you're in heaven. And some fragrances are dedicated to specific notes. You can really smell them in there. Some perfumes are more abstract, and some fragrances are designed to feel amazing, and that's the one. You know, my first impression on this fragrance was I need it in my life, and now my mom wears it, and I just love to smell it on her because first of all, it is kind of a fruity, floral, powdery perfume with a note of lipstick, and you guys know how I feel about those. I love such perfumes. This smells realistic. We have wild berries in here, we have champagne, we have the lipstick accord, we have something sticky and sweet, but at the same time very luxurious going on in this fragrance that as you wear it, it just makes you wanna cry because it's so beautiful. Honestly, it is on the pricey side. I have a discount. It's still gonna be pretty up there with pricing, but it's also pretty up there with its beauty, you know? It's one of the best, and also the upper section of the best fragrances out there. So fantastic. If you wanna splurge on something, maybe for special occasion, it smells glamorous, okay? It's for the time when you wanna feel and look your best. This is that type of fragrance. And to conclude this video, I also want to mention something that is not that affordable on its own, but with a discount might be more enjoyable, which is Elixir from Roja. Now, I wear it only to kind of lift my mood because this fragrance, especially during the day, sometimes I even forget that I have it on, but although it's on the light side, it's like this classy Roja Dove powdery floral perfume with fantastic base of most luxurious powdery woody notes. It smells creamy, smooth. We have notes of raspberry and peach that I'm obsessed with. My favorite violet is in here, heliotrope, rose, vanilla, orris, ambrette, so much more. And it smells very kind of see-through, just like the bottle. It's not one of those dense fragrances, and it seems to be light. You know, it's well blended. It smells just very classy and luxurious with a modern touch to it, but you know, it's not one of those bombastic type of fragrances. Smells very elegant and exquisite, and sometimes I even forget that I have it on, but then during the day it comes back and I'm like, what was the fragrance that I put on in the morning? And that's always it. So it's just very nice feeling wearing it. It's definitely for those who want a special perfume in the collection that's maybe pricier, that's maybe prettier, because look at this cap, so gorgeous. But yeah, you can get it from So Avant-Garde, and I find like if you want a great experience wearing your perfume, not just like a first impression and then it's gone, no, that will be there with you and that will definitely make you feel great during the whole wear time. Check it out, it is fantastic. And on that note, that was all from me for today's video breakdown on what's new on So Avant-Garde. You can check many more of their fragrances. Feel free to use my discount. I keep pointing that out, but it's really one of the best places where you can get some of the best niche fragrances. They have many more, you know, like indie brands, so it's definitely worth a look. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing in this video, this is a very beautiful dress from Mimosa. Check out their website and stay tuned for the new haul, because I've just gotten a whole bunch of their new dresses and I cannot wait to share them with you. But if you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. Feel free to check out the description box down below and follow me on my social media. I would really appreciate if you could give this video a huge thumbs up and drop a comment down below if you've ever shopped at So Avant-Garde or what's the next fragrance you wanna buy. On that note, that was all from me today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and make sure to stay tuned, smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.